Hey guys, Brandon here with Be Random Fishing, and today I'm doing some spring cleaning and emptied out my entire tackle box. Right now, as you can see, I got all my most prized hard baits set up out on this table. I got some good stories. Some of these baits are really old. And this popper I got when I was 15 years old. I'm 35 now. This popper is 20 years old. It's a Rapala skitter pop, and it's still in really good shape. And it's definitely going in the box. A Spro frog, that's definitely going in the box. A whole family of spooks. I don't have a lot of room in my box for topwater baits. I already have my popper, I know that one works perfect. I like to have a black topwater bait for night fishing. Just the profile is way better. The fish can look up and see it. Definitely taking this. This is my favorite bait of all time. It's a Bill Dance spitting image. This bait has caught me more fish than any topwater bait I've ever used. Definitely taking this. Next, let's move to my second favorite bait to throw, which is a small suspending twitch bait. This bait they don't even make anymore. It's a Mystic suspending twitch bait. This thing is very erratic in the water. I love this bait. I've caught so many fish on it. You can see it's really beat up. It's definitely going in the box. Funny story about this crankbait. This is the first deep diving crankbait that I ever bought. The only fish I've ever caught on it is about a 10-inch walleye, and I wasn't even fishing for fish. My friend and I were messing around. We were weed fishing. So we would cast these out, deep diving crankbaits, reel it in as fast as we could and let it dive into the weeds, and then reel in a big clump of weeds, and whoever would get the biggest clump of weeds would win. And one time I was weed fishing, and once I brought in the bait, inside the pile of weeds was a walleye hooked to one of these hooks. That being said, I'm definitely not taking this one with me. This live target bluegill is one of my favorite baits. It looks amazing. I've never fished it. I'm definitely taking it because I want to catch a fish on this. It looks too good not to fish. Here is the original 3-hook floating Rapala. This bait is a legend. I've caught a lot of fish on this one. This one says it's made in Ireland. It's just iconic. It's amazing. I've caught a lot of fish on this. I'm gonna take it. Everybody fishes swim baits and they're catching big fish on them, and I've just never had the confidence to throw one. So one of these days I'm gonna just fish a swim bait. It's probably gonna be one of these two. This is a suspending live pointer ADMR, and I've never used it, but it looks, it feels, it is a really cool lure. Can't wait to catch a fish on this. I'm taking it with me. I have this Spro shad imitating swim bait, and it is beautiful in the water. I've had so many strikes on this. I fished a lake in Michigan that's really clear and is loaded with bass, and I could see them. As soon as they see this bait, they would come eat it, but I could never get a hook up. I don't know if it's just because of this one single hook on the bottom, or maybe the hook's too small, but they would bite it. I would set the hook, and I missed. I've never caught a fish on this. I've had at least 5 or 6 of them eat it. They just won't stay. They won't get hooked. This bait is amazing in the water though, and I think it's going to get the last spot. So that leaves all of these guys are going in the collection. Speaking of a collection, I have a lot of lures. I was going through them today, just doing a spring cleaning out my big tackle box, and I think I want to start giving away the lures that I don't use anymore. All you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe in this video, and I'll pick one random person and send them a lure.